breast with self-injected
fish lips. Imagine kissing that. Imagine kissing that thing. Reapers, what's this good? It's your boy Laser. He's always got another reaction video. He's in the reaction content. So continue to leverage in the top 10 extreme plastic surgery disasters. Guys, your skin never just go nah, but if you enjoy the reaction content, he's on more reaction videos like this in the future. Smith 11. You subscribe to the notification bell icon. I'll stream every day on Twitch. I'll check out my music except on platforms. Let's have straight this video.
The top 10 extreme plastic surgery disasters, part 2. Alright, starting things off now, at number 10, we have April Brown. Now, this woman from LA was bullied when she was younger for having a flat butt. So when someone came into her workplace saying they had silicone injections for her, April jumped at the chance.
Let me slap that ass. Ah, the hair!
It turned out that the injections were actually bathroom sealant. You shouldn't put that in your body. She fell mortally ill and eventually slipped into a coma. Now, to save her life, surgeons actually performed 20...
Imagine body shaming, bro. Imagine body shaming. Like, for example, look at my leg. Why is my leg built like a fucking wooden chair story? I don't even know what I was gonna say.
7 operations on her, including a buttock amputation and having both arms and both legs amputated. When April woke up, she said she was just happy that the pain was finally gone, and now warns other people who are thinking of getting plastic surgery that they are already born whole and perfect and complete. At number 9 now, we have a woman who wanted to remain anonymous, so I'm just gonna call her Bone Eye. That's not a random name I just made up. You'll find out why she's called that now. This woman in her late...
Do our eyes have bones in them? Actual question, do our eyes have bones in them?
60s visited an LA clinic to get a facelift combined with injections of her own stem cells. The whole thing cost her around $20,000 and things seemed totally fine up until 3 months later when her eyes started hurting and making a clicking noise. She went into surgery and doctors actually dug out small chunks of bone from the woman's eyelids. The clicking was the sound of bone grinding inside her eye. Oh god. Now it turns out the stem cells that they inject...
That's making me cringe. Fuck no.
...into her can turn into any other type of cell, and they also injected a filler that contained calcium, which turned the stem cells into pure bone. Now you see why I called her Bone Eye, and now you see why we should just move on before I start to feel sick. Coming in at number 8 now, we have Crystal Morgan. This Australian woman visited the Cosmetic Institute Sydney, or TCI, for a breast augmentation. When she woke up from the operation, she was surrounded by doctors and nurses, and she quickly realized something was very wrong.
Wait, she woke up during the surgery? I know that happens like to a lot of people. There's a lot of cases where that happens. It's fucked.
Couldn't breathe. Crystal said it got worse and worse, and she was eventually rushed into an ambulance.
No.
Now, during the operation on her breast, the surgeons had actually punctured her lung and the whole...
Oh no, that's an instant suit. That's an instant suit right there. Yeah, give me my money, boy. Give me my money.
Thing had collapsed. They had to cut open her rib cage and insert a tube just so
these motherfuckers need to play Surgeon Simulator. They need to learn their surgery. How do you bro? Fuck no. These fuckers definitely got fired or lost their job, and they better have sued them. You're a surgeon. You're supposed to do your job right. The fuck. It's kind of like I know when sports fans rage at kickers in the NFL. Your job is literally just to kick the fucking ball in the yellow bladder colored pose, you know what I'm saying? You kick it straight in the middle. That's how you got to do.
Even breathe. The TCI clinic where she had it done didn't even apologize for this life-threatening mess they had made, and stop me if I sound crazy here, they should. Yeah, an apology would be lovely. In at number 7 now, we have Helena Grace. She went under the knife for a tummy tuck to boost her self-confidence, but that left her with a lot of excess skin. She then had another operation to fix this, and when she woke up, the doctor said it had been a success and that they'd removed 7 pounds of skin. Now, while they weren't wrong about that, The sight of her new body horrified Helena. She had no belly button. There were large flaps of skin just hanging out over her hips, and a pouch of skin was even sagging over her pubic bone. In her own words, she thought she looked like a man and was very embarrassed. Now thankfully, Helena had corrective surgery, which was apparently a success, but we may never know if she got her belly button back at all. I'm kind of attached to my belly button personally and would really miss it. Would you? I mean, miss yours, obviously not mine.
My belly button.
Well, you could miss mine if you want, like whatever, just move on. And moving on to our number 6 now, we have Lauren Yardley. Now this British woman decided to have a breast implant to go from a size A cup to a double D. Everything seemed okay for a while, but then 2 months after the operation, she awoke to find the implant was literally just poking out of her breast. The doctors could not believe that Lauren was not in
Gonna make me gag.
shock. They realized that the scar tissue had tightened so much it just squeezed the implant right out. Doctors successfully removed it, but Lauren had to wait 7 months for it to heal before having it redone. She said it was horrific having to walk around with only one breast for over half a year. I don't know about that, Lauren. I think it's pretty hard to top the whole implant.
Stop showing it.
That's probably the most horrifying
It looks
thing
like
in the story.
expired jelly on like a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
And coming in number 5 now, we have Janet Hardett. Janet was an American woman who had undergone several surgeries on her face, but was apparently obsessed with self-injecting
fish lips. Imagine kissing that. Imagine kissing that thing.
products into her face as well. Now these had not seemed to work, as those who knew her described her face as being grotesque. Their words, not mine. But this didn't stop Janet at all though, and in September 2011 she boiled some beef, extracted the hot fat from it and injected it into her own face. Not long after, her skin felt like it was
This is making me want to shoot myself in the head.
burning, so she went to the hospital.
I feel this, bro. I feel this pain. Like it's like sunburn. Like I feel this pain.
Doctors found that she
Once you got sunburn, knows it's the worst thing ever, bro. Like especially on your back. I think that's the worst thing ever. Like getting sunburned on like the beach on some vacation, bro. And you gotta sleep on that. I don't know why people like hotel beds so much. I don't know. Hotel beds like always make me just like fucking cringe when I just like sleep on them, bro. I hate hotel beds. I don't know why. I just never like. I never find them comfy. I don't know how people find them comfy. They're not comfy to me. I love my own bed more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And just the idea. I know they clean them, but just the idea. I don't fucking know. I'm a germaphobe. I don't know. You're so sad later. I don't know. I'm the only one that just like cringes when it comes to sleeping on hotel beds. I just can't do it. And like the sheets like always tucked in is so fucking annoying.
We actually have a pre-existing
They're always
bacteria.
like they're more comfy than our own beds. That's so fucking not true. I love my own bed more than anything.
Infection that was attacking her colon. She died soon after when doctors couldn't save her life. Sitting at the number 4 spot now, we have Kate Everswick. Kate wasn't happy with her body after giving birth, and so she signed up with a local plastic surgeon for what was called a mommy makeover, basically a tummy tuck and a breast lift. She left with 34 double Ds and described them as beautiful, but
Mickey
what
D.
came next certainly wasn't. The incision started opening up, first a tiny little bit, and then holes started appearing all over and getting bigger and joining up until she had one large hole from hip to hip that she could literally stick her finger right in and not touch anything. How horrifying is that? Surgeons essentially had to sew her back up again, and the whole ordeal has not only left her with large scarring, but also
Let me take my knife.
made her infertile for
Cut the
life. Moving on to number
Says
3,
yes, alright.
we have Mimi Valdez. This Texan woman traveled to Mexico with her niece for plastic surgery, as it was a lot cheaper to get it done there than in the US. She wanted to have excess saggy skin removed after losing 130 pounds in weight. When they arrived at Hospital Jerusalem in Tijuana, they said it looked more like a shopping mall clinic than the hospital they saw on the website. Still, they went ahead with their operations. Now when they awoke and removed their bandages, they were horrified to find skin hanging out of their incisions. They ended up fighting for their life in a proper hospital somewhere else and are now permanently disfigured for life. Meanwhile, the hospital in Tijuana won't even acknowledge that they were even patients there. It's good to hear that they survived, and I bet they now know why that place was so much cheaper. Okay, coming in at number 2 now, we have Renee Tarley. This 45-year-old story first caught the public's eye when she appeared on the show Botched. She talked about how in 2010 she noticed that something was wrong with some silicone butt implants she had. Doctors diagnosed her with having an autoimmune disease, which is where the body starts attacking itself. Eventually, she uploaded a video that went viral on YouTube of her being able to flip the implants a full 360 degrees. It's a pretty terrifying sight. Renee wanted to warn other women out there to not have silicone butt implants and to love
You put a CD disc in your ass? What are we watching? Come here. Sit on my lap, but face toward me. Hey, you front of my face,
skin you're in. I certainly appreciate my butt a lot more after that story. That was weird. Moving on. And finally, at number 1, we have Marilyn Lease. I find this one pretty scary indeed. Marilyn was born.
I thought they were gonna say like Marilyn Monroe or some shit like that. That fucking yeah.
With a malfunction of the eyelids and had a number of surgeries to correct this. Now, although they did seem to work, Marilyn went to a new surgeon when she noticed that there were some bumps on her eyelids. Now, he performed a surgery to remove the excess fat on them, but instead, he left Marilyn with a nightmare. She could no longer close her eyes. Even after 30 surgeries to fix this, she still can't fully close them. She said that she has to put on special gel onto her eyes when she showers so the water and the soap doesn't get into them. And when it comes to sleeping, Marilyn said she covers them in gel and medication and then has to wear a sleeping mask to stop her eyes from being scratched in the night. Oh god.
I should get myself a sleeping mask, but like I should get myself a sleeping mask. I think the idea just like I need some shit. Ooh, that actually feels comfy as fuck too, like especially on planes. I know people wear those.
Now she successfully.
I can't sleep on a plane. How do people actually sleep on planes? I can't sleep on a plane. Like maybe like I've never done first class before. Fuck. Isn't there like a rule where? Never mind. I don't remember. There's like some rule where like they can move you to first class if something like. Isn't it if someone I don't remember. What is it if someone like decides to give it up? I don't fucking know. Something like that. Man, I know stories of like people like I think it was I don't know if it was my own parents, but I've had people tell me like they had stories of like people just like leaving and like the tenants would give them the seat. I don't fucking know. I never rode first class in my life, but damn. Like, I'm sure you could probably sleep on that over just... I mean, the normal class ain't too... Like, it just depends what airline you're on, you know? If you're on Spirit, then you're going to sell your Spirit, but, like...
Sued the clinic for $115,000, but Marilyn said that's not even close to being enough, and that she feels her whole life has been stolen away from her. Well, guys, that is all we've got for you in this video. Now, which one...
Well, guys, if it was video we enjoyed, which one's extreme plastic surgery? Fails was most interesting. You enjoy reaction content. You saw more reaction music this features to do. See you next one. Peace!